get the nervous energy out, and at times we're a little frantic, but that's what's going to happen when you have high character, high achieving kids who want to impress. But very pleased overall. Returnees came back looking fit and ready to go, and certainly pleased with some of the new kids on day one.
What positions are you most focused on? Does a head coach ever say a position is locked up?
No, hopefully the environment is competitive, and I think we came into a very competitive environment, luckily enough for the new coaching staff. The kids are inherently tough-minded, and they're going to keep pushing each other every day. And we've got a ton of high achievers, whether it's in the classroom or on the field. They want to be their very best. So if you're a starter, you're always being pushed. And on the flip, if you're a reserve, those kids are really going to be pushing for more time.
What kind of tone do you want the seniors to set for the team, and especially some of the newcomers?
Yeah, well, what we asked them to do is just set the tone for practice in terms of how we operate and the tempo and the timing and how we do things minute by minute at practice, and then make sure we're bringing an accountability factor on the field where our team chemistry is very, very good. We got a bunch of kids who really like each other, and the new kids are good people, and Rice as an institution is always going to attract good people and high achievers. But we need to make sure when we're on the field, despite being friends, we have a level of accountability to our athletic performance and the standards we want to set. And I thought for day one, did a really, really good job of that.
Any of the freshmen jump out at you, or perhaps the transfer Micah?
Well, in terms of the freshmen, a newcomer who's a transfer is always different. But in terms of the freshmen, we'll ease off on our evaluations of them for a couple of days. Whether they were good, bad, or indifferent today doesn't really matter as long as they were training at the tempo and the intensity that we want. And we'll give them a couple of days to settle their nerves and then come in. On the flip, anytime you get a transfer who's college experience, Micah, it looks like a veteran already, and she's going to make a major impact this fall.
Been coaching a long time. You're also a former player. What do you remember about your first day freshman year?
That's a great question. Your first day freshman year, it's all about first impressions, but there's a social and an athletic aspect to it. For me, with the new kids, what I remember is I want to make sure I've got a place in the team, and I'm fighting as hard as I can to create that first impression that just says he's a really hard worker, and hopefully the kids we've got carry that same mindset into it. And then you're balancing that out with the excitement of a new social environment where you're meeting all these new people and getting to know them as well.